This robot chemist, with the help of its onboard AI system, could one day help create settlements on Mars by using local materials to produce oxygen. For decades, the exploration of Mars has captured the imagination of people around the world, and perhaps one of the most tantalizing concepts is that of human settlements. But Mars is not a very hospitable place, not least because its atmosphere contains barely any oxygen. Transporting air from Earth is as expensive as it is impractical, and so scientists have been searching for ways to produce it on the planet itself. In recent years, evidence of water on Mars, in particular frozen at its poles and under its surface, has raised the possibility of generating oxygen in situ by splitting water. One way this can be done is by using a catalyst, a substance which helps facilitate chemical reactions. But catalysts are heavy, and transporting them to Mars would also be impractical and expensive. So this robotic system has been designed to create suitable catalysts on the planet itself. First, it collects material, say a rock or an ore from the surface. Then it breaks it down using simple acids and alkalis, and analyzes the resulting compounds. This is where the AI comes in. By comparing the products with a huge database of millions of chemical formulae, it's able to start synthesizing and optimizing catalysts capable of breaking down water. The team behind this research say this kind of process could take a human chemist thousands of years. The robot was tested on Earth using meteorite samples that formed on Mars, and it had success, creating a catalyst from Martian rocks with no human intervention, capable of producing around 60 grams of oxygen per hour. That's about on par with a tree. The team say this system could run continuously and autonomously, producing enough oxygen to support crewed missions. Now, this isn't the only oxygen-producing system out there. NASA's Perseverance rover contains a unit called MOXIE with a similar goal. MOXIE uses a different process to extract oxygen from Mars's CO2-rich atmosphere. And since 2021, it's produced around 112 grams of oxygen on the planet. But the team behind MOXIE say that its limited production is down to Perseverance's meagre power supply, and that, in theory, the system could easily be scaled up, potentially producing several kilograms of oxygen per hour. This would be needed to supply large settlements, but also crucially to allow return missions to be launched from the planet's surface, as rocket fuels require a large amount of oxygen to burn. The team behind the robotic system see further applications beyond just oxygen production. They say their robo-chemist could potentially synthesize catalysts which could create a whole host of useful things, like fertilizers. And they point out it's not only Mars this could work on, what about moon rocks for example? But for now, there's a lot more work that needs to be done.